let's get right on into it. Starting by letting it catch up with itself for the time being. So it will take a second for it to figure itself out. This is its first time loading up, but it should look quite beautiful once I get the settings set straight out. So, you might be wondering, what are we doing here? Well, it's going to be realistic Kerbal Space Program. We're going to be doing specifically the, if I remember correctly, it's called Realism Overhaul. I just installed it and then I threw a little bit extra on top, just some basic quality of life stuff. And that's pretty much it. It's a very big mod pack with a lot of improvements, including having, for example, if I remember correctly, not near future. Kerbalism, for example, Kerbalism, which does like life support and such, and quite a bit others. And apparently, it even has some custom career mode stuff going on. So that's what we're interested in mainly. However, KSP 64 is not responding. I notice. I see that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give it a close and reopen just to see if that fixes it. Because it probably will. There we go. We're going to go ahead and reopen that.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I don't know why you're getting involved here. Interesting, isn't it? She just likes to chime in sometimes. Meanwhile, my PC just be struggling a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Here's what I'm thinking. You go ahead and do a end task on it, as one does. You go ahead and just reopen it. And then we just go ahead and leave it be. Because I think the alt tabbing is what it did not like. It did not like my alt tab. I went to start this. It did not like that I alt tabbed. I get it. It's cool. I understand. We have an understanding now. I'd like to think we've developed a sort of relationship, me and this PC. But seriously though, it's going to be pretty exciting, to be honest with you. I think just because of the fact that we've got a lot of different stuff I've never experienced before with this. So we will see how that goes because a lot of my knowledge is on stock KSP. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll have to correct that first and foremost as well. That's one thing we'll have to do. Okay, RP1. That's a beautiful ship right there. I like that. Goodness. I'm just coughing because I managed to choke on my spit quite a bit. I don't know how I managed that, but I do. Okay, so early solar panels will apparently not last long. Good to know. Based on that little tooltip there, that is good to know. Now, one thing I will do after everything's been booted up, after everything's loaded successfully, They've made it harder. Ooh, that's what it looks like, anyways, based on these tooltips. And they've tweaked the game balance, so I'll have to get used to that. Whoa, that looks dope. I love that. Imagine that little fucker being on there. He's just like, I don't know how I got here. They put me on the ship. Chatting on the RP1 Discord. Yeah, what over this communication satellite? Ooh, interesting concept for the design. I mean, fair enough. Whatever works, right? You don't need infinite power, you just need enough power. But it's interesting seeing how with this I will have probably more space junk. Did that say CCCP? Are these real nations on here? I love that. That's so cool. Also, that looks interesting. It looks like a mission 2 somewhere with multiple parts. And there's a rover, of course. Very simple one. Stuck in the sand, it looks like. That's a communication sat. Man, this does take a while to load, though, don't it? With all these mods. But man, oh man, is it a beautiful look to it. Bet you it's going to look gorgeous when I get on there, too. Just you watch. It's going to look freaking amazing. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't loaded in yet properly. I loaded up once in order to get it to do some basic caching, but I didn't actually even get it to the page. That's when I started, was when I alt tabbed out, and it froze. So I didn't even get to see. So we're gonna go through this together. Hmm. There we go. Ooh, fucking what? You're talking about multiple launch platforms? What? Let's go. Yes, sir. I love that. That's actually brilliant. Um, I don't know what's going on with that, but that looks like it's coming up to grab it. Little grabber drone. But the thing is what's interesting is the degradation over time portion of this. Um, there will be no infinite time span missions. Everything will have a limited time frame. Things will degrade over time. My solar panels, when they arrive at Mars or Duna or whatever it's going to be. What the? Is that Florida? Is that Florida? Is that Cape Canaveral? Is that Florida? No, no Kerbin. No Kerbin. But seriously though, like what? I'm hyped. I'm very hyped. I want to see this. I want to see this front fucking page. And I want to fix my settings so I can get my parallax turned up all the way. Because it's set to 0 for, or minimum, I guess, according to that startup tooltip for no reason. And apparently that's also wrong. So good to know. Yeah, I wonder if I move this to my SSD, it'll probably load faster. Like a lot faster. But so I get the feeling it's probably a transfer time issue. So perhaps we'll do that at some point. Not right now, though, as long as it boots up. If it boots in, I don't need to do that. You know. I want you. I need you. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Okay. Oh my god. That's Earth behind them. That's the actual Earth, the real one behind them. And it's just spinning away. There's Florida. But holy shit is what we're saying. Check that wrong. What was it again? Sorry, I just got this thing and I forget what my password is to it sometimes. But yeah, that's didn't want to do that, never mind. Oops. But we will need to move things around a little bit. If I remember correctly, I will be in the way a little bit. If I remember correctly, I think this is okay or something. We will see. I can bring that in because I'm not using my whole webcam space. There we go. I think that'll be okay. I think we'll live for right now. I'll adjust it if we need. I'll try to remember it's over here. Okay. Start the game. Are there any new trainings? All the same. Also, those are not accurate anymore, guaranteed. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with those, because I don't know what's up with those. I don't know why those are there. I don't want any preset like that. For starts, I want my flag to be Kerbin, because I represent what used to be. Now, difficulty options. Let's see. No reverting. Quick loading. We don't need. Well, we will use that just in case, because this thing can be very frustrating sometimes. Quick loading, but it's restricted to only if absolutely necessary and makes sense. It's not just because I'm sad about it, you know? If it's a legitimate mistake versus a mess up on its part. Let's see. I'm gonna leave things the same, I think. I assume I should just leave things normal, but I just want to make sure no. Well, we just personally, I won't revert to flight unless it's necessary. We will turn on that though. Jeb, Bill, Bob, and Val, you're about to get changed into a whole new world. Yes, 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 and yes. 50-50, yep. And then also as well, 10% badasses. Do not reset radiation values. Correct. Here's 2 is the lowest I can do. Ooh. Interesting. On ignition. Okay, and we're gonna start Realism Overhaul 1 Career. Now that we've done all the mucking around with the settings. Footnotes follows. Look. Okay, cool. No, I don't want to play from Cape Canaveral. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we have 5 slots, we have 6, so we need to do one of these now. So, doing this over the course of 6 years. Speed that up for double cost. Wouldn't be able to do that one. Okay, Okay, so if we do early rocket development, and suborbital, we'll have. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna take this one. Programs are activated. Perfect. Carmen line first. Awesome. Cool. So this is interesting. I like this system. Very interesting, this stuff. This is so cool. I like this system a lot better. Interesting. They didn't specify an agency. Okay. Cool. Okay, the Carmen line. Okay, cool. So we'll do those two. Check this out. Dang, this is crazy. We've got Vandenberg. We've got Cape Canaveral. Crazy. Okay. So anyways, 1951. This is insane to me. Okay, go to VAB. That's what we're doing next. We're going to VAB. We're going to go ahead and make a rocket for this contract set and see what we can do. My headphone is like tickling me. There you go. I have no idea what all this means, but that's fine, right?